can see my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger, step by step. The clock is ticking, but there's no time for regrets. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul. We are heroes tonight. We will fly up.
What is up, everyone? Welcome to the Matchday 3 deadline stream. My name is Ryan and welcome to the Football Chatbox. Today, we are going to be looking into Matchday 3 and obviously the first Group A kickoff games are taking place today. So we're going to have a small discussion on that as well and also look at my Matchday 3 team. Before I start though, feels like the points haven't been properly updated. I'm supposed to be getting 70 points on here, but for some reason only 60 points is showing in the matchday points. But if you count and see, I basically have 70 points. So I don't know why. First of all, I don't know where my 10 points went. So I don't understand. Dude, this game is so broken. It's crazy. I don't know where those 10 points went. It's kind of affected my rankings as well. So hopefully those 10 points come back, but I don't know, bro. It's like a university kid is like running this project basically. But hopefully those 10 points come back. But anyways, that's matchday 2. Bit disappointed, like Bale, Modric, Saka didn't really do well. But if you guys saw my wildcard video yesterday, we did set up the team for matchday 3. And this is what it looks like right now. So I should probably change my captaincy to... It wasn't supposed to be Fulkrug. Who should I go first? I'll probably go with Messi as captain first. And then obviously after that we'll have a look and see. Because I'm going with Gakpo against Qatar. Having said that, let's have a look actually whether Gakpo is starting against Qatar in the first place. Netherlands play Qatar and their lineup is not yet out. I thought the lineup should be out. Okay, we're still waiting for the lineup. But yep, no lineup yet. So we're still waiting for the lineup. I think it should be out, but it hasn't been updated on the site. So I just need to check whether Qatar are playing. Like, sorry, Gakpo is playing. So we'll have to have a look in that. Tin, how are you doing? Welcome. Another thing is, unfortunately, my Twitter account has been locked for some reason because I shared my own content on Twitter and someone has decided to report it as copyright. So now, for some reason, my Twitter account is locked. So if you haven't seen me responding or replying on Twitter, it's because of the fact that it's still locked, which is a real pain because now I can't really get proper information. So I kind of have to use a second account to kind of see. So I'm going to try and find out if the Netherlands lineup is actually out, to be honest. But yeah, it's not looking good. I have raised an appeal with regards to that, a case, but so far nothing good, nothing happening. Let's have a look in terms of the Netherlands lineup. Let's see whether we can find anything. So Netherlands lineup is, here we go. So it's Noppert, Timber, Van Dijk, Ake, Dumfries. Dumfries is playing. Noise. I should probably put Dumfries on the bench, not on the bench, on starting. He can come on for Alba. So Dumfries is playing. Then Gakpo is also playing with Memphis Depay up front. With Klaassen in the midfield. Dumfries, Dirum, De Jong, and Blind. And then obviously Qatar's lineup is also out. Will Qatar actually get anything? We'll have to wait and see. But I'm going with Gakpo and Dumfries for this game. For the England game, I've got Shaw, Maguire, and Saka for the moment. Oh yeah, I'm also going to triple Netherlands. Noppert, Dumfries, and Gakpo. So we'll see whether these guys can get all three of them actually starting. And then obviously triple England for today's games as well. So that's what I got basically. 6 players playing for today. So we'll see what happens. Couple of games in the balance. So I'm going to basically put a poll out. Struggling with the game time zone. Wait, what? Someone reported you? Yeah, exactly. So we'll have to see whether that gets fixed or not. I'm gonna put a poll of a couple options now. Who qualifies? I'm going to give you a couple options. So I think, if I'm not mistaken, let me have a look as to so it'll be this will be one option. Another option will be, and then we have, I wonder if I can put 4 options. Let's see. Yes, I can. All right, let's see whether this actually round of 16, I think it's. There we go. All right, we put a poll up. Let's see whether you guys can get it correctly. But basically, the poll is who goes to the knockout stages today. So basically, Ecuador are playing Senegal. So only one of them can potentially qualify. So between Ecuador or Senegal, and then I think the other big game is between Iran versus USA. And if one of those teams win there, one of them will qualify as well. So we'll have to see. Obviously, Group B is kind of open. England and Wales also still undecided. But for Wales to qualify, it requires a huge turnaround, which I think is very rare. I mean, it's going to be very hard. So I haven't really added that fixture in as well. So I'm mainly asking you, Ecuador versus Senegal and Iran versus USA. Who do you think will qualify? Let me know in the comments down below. But yeah, that is basically the poll. This is the team that we're going with. We'll see what happens. Hopefully everyone is doing well. Now, in terms of the leagues, now obviously these leagues, to be honest, I don't even know. Like my points, I'm supposed to get another 10 points, which should put me. Are these 10 points correct? I don't even know, dude. Like 60, 127. Yeah, I'm supposed to get another 10 points for some reason. So the leagues are also not really correct at the moment. So we'll have to wait and see. It should be putting me at 6th place. But anyways, FPL can't. Had a really great week. How many points did he get? Oh, I can't even tell. But FPL kind of with a brilliant week by the looks of things. Unfortunately, you can't even like look at their team and see how they did, to be honest. But shot up there to 154 points. A crazy week for FPL Kante. LFWJ, Will.i.am, Nelson Silva, Groovy, FPL Pras, David Beard, Gachinks, Flunky Guy, Football Chatbox, ADS, Lee, Azur, Banjar Boys, Franklin, Has It Ever Been Home, Duff, Joby, Jitain, Stochastic FC, and then Jake. That's your top 20 basically for the leagues. I would expect this to kind of change because I don't even know if the points have been correctly uploaded, so we'll have to wait and see what happens with that. But yeah, this is my team. This is how it's looking like. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully nothing. Like hopefully we do well. So we'll have to wait and see how things go. Obviously. So yeah, that's basically it from me. We'll see what happens. And we'll see how the football also goes in terms of the polls and also who qualifies. Now, the first set of games, I'm expecting Netherlands to do well. So I probably might not watch the Group A. I might just sleep and then probably get up for the Group B games to see. I think the big one is going to be Iran versus USA in terms of game this thing, but I probably might watch the England game. So we'll see how that goes. Because I might also have to see whether Saka is starting, whether Shaw is starting, Maguire is starting. I have no idea whether these guys are starting or not. So probably might have to get up for that just before the lineup. So if they're not starting, I can kind of change things. But we'll have to see how it goes. It doesn't really help that the fixtures are really early in the morning, to be honest. Like 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. here in Australia is not the best situation. Obviously, lineups are here. And as you can see, Cody Gakpo, Dumfries, and obviously Noppert. 3 people I really need are all playing. I don't really care about the other fixtures because I don't have anyone involved in that specific fixtures. Yeah, so that's basically me. we'll see how things go. And basically I'll kind of see how things go and we'll move from there. Now I might stream tomorrow as well, probably same time, but we'll see. We'll have a look at it and see. It depends on how many people are actually available and watching, but we'll most likely stream same time tomorrow. Having said all of that, if you have any further questions, feel free to ask. I'm just gonna have a look at some of the fixtures, see if we can find some stats. I don't even know if we have some stats. Let me try and find some stats for you guys, see where the things are. Okay, so if I can get this up, that is World Cup pictures. Alright, here we go. Let me get this up for you guys, because this might be very useful for you guys to kind of see what fixtures are people favoriting. So this is basically from Opta, based on the Opta stats and who they think are going to win. So Netherlands, Qatar, obviously Netherlands heavy favorites to kind of win that game with Qatar, like 8.1%. Ecuador, Senegal though, much more closer game, with Ecuador the team that's slightly edging over Senegal. Obviously Senegal, with the loss of Mane, that's a huge loss for them, so they haven't looked as great. Ecuador obviously looking pretty decent, to be honest, so I would probably agree with this for Ecuador to actually go through. Wales versus England, it's heavy favorites towards England with 65%, and obviously Iran versus USA, it seems like heavy favorites for USA to qualify. So I actually, to be honest, even though USA are heavy favorites, I wouldn't underestimate Iran. I think they could do something. You never know. But USA seem like the favorites to kind of go through in that group. So kind of expecting England, USA, and Netherlands, Ecuador for Group A and Group B. In terms of Group C, Group D, we'll have a look at this tomorrow. But at the moment, France looking good. Australia, Denmark. The Aussies aren't given too much of a chance by the looks of things. A huge Denmark win by the look, or at least predicted to win for Denmark, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping the Aussies can get a draw. Right? They just need a draw. But I hope they actually play for trying to get a win in the first half, at least, to try and play and get a goal, to get that first goal. Because if you try to play for a draw from the start, it's going to be a very hard game after that. So I'd like to see them kind of like trying to play to try and get a goal in the first half at least. But obviously we'll have to wait and see with regards to that. And then Poland versus Argentina, very tight there. Argentina, actually not very tight. Argentina with 63% to win. Mexico, Saudi, actually Mexico is here high, but I wouldn't underestimate Saudi, to be honest. So that's going to be a very interesting game. See how that goes. And obviously Croatia, Belgium, I mean that is anybody's guess. I feel like Croatia should be the favorites in that, because even though Belgium here, it says Belgium, but I feel like Croatia should be the favorites in that. Belgium have looked pretty poor, so I probably wouldn't agree with this. I probably favorite Croatia. Canada, Morocco, everyone expects Morocco to win. Japan, Spain. Now Japan, they need a win badly, unfortunately. They should have beaten Costa Rica, but now they're in a tough spot. And then Costa Rica, Germany favorites to win that. They kind of need to win by a couple goals, assuming Japan can pull something. I think Japan should be fine even with a draw, assuming Germany beat Costa Rica. But it might depend on goal difference then. So we'll have to see how things go. Korea and Portugal. Korea, unfortunately, need a result. They need a win against Portugal, but I don't know if they're going to get it, even though Portugal might rotate. Ghana, Uruguay. Looks like they're favoriting Uruguay, but to be honest, the way Ghana have played, they scored 2 against Portugal. I won't be surprised that if Ghana can pull an upset there. Brazil, Cameroon, heavy favorites. So Brazil kind of expected. Serbia, Switzerland seems a very tight game. So we'll see what happens with that. That group is also kind of open, I think, based on how the results went. So it will be very interesting to see who will be the final 16 teams that go through to the knockout stages. So we'll see how they go. But yeah, that's basically it for me. I don't think I have much else to say apart from this is my team. This is how it looks like in game. I've got 6 players playing today. Triple Netherlands, triple English, We'll see how things go, obviously. And if things improve, I mean, we'll see. I'll probably have to get up before the England game, like I mentioned, to kind of see whether any of my English players are starting, because now I've been able to confirm that obviously my Dutch players are starting. The question has to be asked whether the same will be applied for England. Now, I don't expect England... Okay, I do expect England to rotate a bit. I don't expect them to rotate heavily, if that makes sense, because they still kind of need to get a win. Can they... Let me check if they can like end up second in the group. I don't think they can end up second. Chances of them ending up second are pretty low. They could potentially end up second. If Iran win and England draw, they could end up second, and they probably don't want that. So they will probably try to go for a win. So I'm not going to expect a heavy rotation from England. The only one I'm kind of worried about, I think Shaw and Maguire should be fine. I'm a bit worried about Saka. I don't know if Saka will play or not, but we'll see. If Saka doesn't play, who could I go for? Anyone else from England in that midfield spot? I mean, Foden is someone that I'm very interested in. If Saka isn't playing and if Foden is starting, I don't mind going for Foden, to be honest, because that price is pretty tempting. Unfortunately, Rashford is a forward line player, so we can't really go for him, because I'm kind of like tempting. I'm kind of like punting on Fulkrug. He's played well the last game. I think he should start. I think he needs to start. He's probably Germany's best number 9 at the moment. In a team that's lacking a proper number 9, you have this guy on the bench. You should probably start him if you want to win a game as well and get goals in the next round. So that's why I've got him in. We'll see how things go, obviously. I should also, to be honest, probably put Hernandez in first, right? Because the France game is before the Germany game. So let me sort that out as well. Spain game is before the Germany game. Well, they're almost the same. And obviously, Rochet is there for Uruguay, who play Ghana. I don't know if I should be having Rochet now, given that Ghana is scoring goals. We'll have to see. I actually don't mind going for a Portuguese keeper, or even like Alisson if needed be. But we'll see. Hopefully Noppert can get the clean sheet, so I won't have to worry about switching goalkeepers. But if no, let's have Rochet for now. 4 million goalkeeper. He kind of helps in terms of enabling budget elsewhere. I do have 1.5 million. We'll see where I'll use that 1.5. You never know. I might have to put it in midfield somewhere. I have DePaul at the moment, but I'm thinking of changing DePaul to someone else. I still don't know who really I want to switch it to. That's the thing. I haven't decided who. Maybe, to be honest, I don't know. I haven't decided yet who I really want to switch to. We'll have to have a look. Depends on the fixtures. But yeah, that is basically it from me. Just checking if anyone else has any questions. Looks like no one has any questions. Anyone have any questions? Let me know in the comments below. If you are new, make sure to hit the like button, hit that subscribe button as well. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask it in the chat. And also, if you're new, welcome to the Football Chat Box. And I hope you're having a good World Cup fantasy so far. So yeah, this is the team. We'll see how things go. In terms of points, I still need to get my points. There are 10 points that's gone missing that FIFA haven't given me. I don't know who's running this game, but they clearly can't count. But yeah, I am hoping for my points to update. It still hasn't updated, and we're right into Matchday 3 as well. So hopefully Matchday 2 points actually get updated. We don't know. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I still need to get 10 points. Jian, how are you doing? Welcome. I'm back. Theo not playing? Is Theo really not playing? Surely Theo should be. I don't know. We'll see. I'll have to wait for the lineups tomorrow and then decide that. I just picked it yesterday on the Matchday 3 wildcard while Matchday 2 was still active. So we'll have to see. Apparently, Kamavinga. Why would Kamavinga play fullback? That makes no sense to play Kamavinga fullback. So if Theo Hernandez doesn't play, right? If Theo Hernandez doesn't play, I mean, who would I even go for France? Because Kamavinga is definitely a midfielder. I mean, I don't really want to go for Kunde. I don't know. I might go for someone else. I might go even non-France and go like, I don't know. Who else plays on that time? Australia, Denmark, I don't really want to go for anyone. I mean, I could go for male, but I want to see hopefully Australia to win. So I'm not going to back against Australia for that game. I had him and tweets was saying he's rested. Oh, really? See, the problem is I'm unfortunately locked out of my Twitter account because someone decided to report my own content for copyright violation. I don't understand how people report my own content for copyright violation. And I don't understand how Twitter just blocked me for my own content. So I've appealed that situation, so I'm unable to access Twitter from my main account. So I'm using another account to kind of see. Let me try and find this Theo Hernandez stuff. I'm basically using my FIFA YouTube channel account to try and find out or to try and access Twitter. I don't know. I can't find anything. So we'll see. I'll keep it until the lineups tomorrow and see how things go. Double check, but I changed him for Alba. Okay, fair enough. We'll see the lineups. I don't have to move him out now because I can wait for the lineups. And if he's not in the lineup, then we'll react for it tomorrow. Obviously, the France game is the first set of kickoffs. So we will be streaming before that game, like the same time today. So I should be fine. We'll have to see how that games, like how that goes. But yeah. So yeah, this is what the team is looking like. I've kind of gone in terms of punts. Fulkrug is a punt for sure. Danny Olmo has kind of like by default gone in there because like I was looking, I was like, I want a Spain player, but I don't really know who I want. And in terms of options, Danny Olmo, like when I was watching France, he looked very, very attacking, very good. Maybe him, but I don't know if Spain might also rotate as a possibility. There is a possibility they do rotate, but they still don't want to kind of risk coming second in the group, so they might want to like keep it somewhat strong. So we'll have to wait and see with regards to that. There are definitely some punts in this team. Anthony is playing because I think Brazil will rotate, so Anthony might get minutes. But yeah, I've gone with a bit of punts in this match day, so we'll see if that pays off or it doesn't pay off. We'll have to wait and see with regards to that. So yeah, thanks though, Gian, for the news. We'll have a look and see. If you guys are here, make sure to answer the poll. Who goes to the knockout stages today? Ecuador and Iran, or Ecuador and USA? Senegal and Iran, or Senegal and USA? Let me know in the poll who you think will qualify today. So far, 3 votes, and all 3 votes are going towards Ecuador and USA. So people are confident that Ecuador and USA will actually go through. So let me know in the poll as well. But yeah, this is basically me. I don't think I have anything else to kind of mention. Should be good. I probably won't be watching the Netherlands game. Because I might go to sleep and get up in time for the England game. But this is kind of what I'm thinking. We'll see how things go. Obviously, Senegal versus Ecuador should be a pretty decent game as well, given that both of them kind of need to qualify. But having said all of that, I don't think I have anything else to say from my point of view. If anyone else has any questions, I will give it a couple of minutes. If no further questions, I think we'll end it over here. Oh yeah, and then just before we end, the leagues one last time. Obviously, I think the points here are currently wrong, but this is basically your top 20 FPL Kante, all the way on top. But LFWJ, Will.i.am, Nelson Silva, Groovy, FPL Pras, David Beard, Gachix, Flunky Guy, myself, who I think should be 137, so I should come like 6th. ADS, Lee, Azul Banjar Boys, Franklin, Has It Ever Been Home, Duff, Joby, Jiten, Stochastic, and Jake are your top 20. So we'll see how things go. Having said all of that, that's basically my final team. I'll probably end it here. So thank you to everyone who's been watching. Tin and Gian, shout out to both of y'all for getting involved in the chat as well. And for anyone who's been floating about in the background and just watching this, thank you all as well. If you are new, make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit the like button as well. And yeah, thank you all for watching. I will see you all tomorrow, probably half an hour before the game starts. That's the plan. half an hour before the game starts, I will probably stream. So look forward to that, and then we'll probably know whether Theo Hernandez is playing or not. So thank you, Gian, for that information. We'll have a look tomorrow when the lineups are out. Good luck to everyone for Matchday 3, and enjoy the football. And yeah, I'll see you all tomorrow. Have a good day, everyone.
I'm walking alone, the streets are empty. The only thing I can see is my own silhouette. I'm getting stronger.